timeout called by Oklahoma City.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalties. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Payne with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Got a piece of it. Iguodala with the steal. And stolen by Payne. Morrow kicks to Collison. And it's Payne in the corner. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Warriors on top. They finish off the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Well, Westbrook has been great. 12 points, and he's chalked up one three-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Iguodala. And it's Green in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injury. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play. Any stretch of games with their entire roster.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime. Well, with the season the Warriors put together, they came out way ahead of everybody else in the West. I mean, given how tough the West was last year, that makes their 67-win season all the more impressive. One of the best in history in my mind.
Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's, Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Down low. Timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
And Durant, here we go. Good D by Thompson.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Curry passes to Barnes. tipped away. Stolen by Westbrook. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
For the Thunder, their play against the rest of the West wasn't a huge problem as to why they missed the playoffs. And Clark, they went 25-27 against the rest of the West.
Well, at first glance, that doesn't look too bad, but only 7 wins in those 29 games against the Western Conference playoff teams. With the talent the Thunder have, you still think of them as favorites in the West, at least one of the favorites in the West.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Durant.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far.
And he gets the bucket.
That was the 3rd straight high-percentage look this defense has allowed. These defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
It's Westbrook with the try.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. So often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Look who's coming on the court. It's your Thunder Girls, ladies and gentlemen.
And the Warriors making a change here. Oklahoma City has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Feeds it to Cantor. The pass to Ibaka. Back to Cantor. And as we finish the third. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Durant in a small forward. Barnes grabs the miss. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Curry can't get it to go.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Westbrook with it. Now Green defending. Durant against Barnes. Here's Roberson. And Thompson sends it back. And that's an intentional foul.
Serge Ibaka. That's his first personal foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And a wide open look for Iguodala. And another three for Golden State. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the ball hawking, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking it. Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty, and he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Durant with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Stolen by Westbrook. Got a hand on it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Barnes got the ball. For the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Curry dishes to Barnes. And Curry has it in the corner. Uncovered. Westbrook pulls it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Three-pointer. No good. Great D that time from Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson misses. And so here is Oklahoma City.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Trains it from downtown. Curry with it. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Green. Good chance here for Barnes.